Hey there, everybody. Grishord here with Grishord Games again. We got another Wingman's Hangar Abridged version. This week's going to be pretty brief. Only got about one page of notes from the show. It's the April 26th one. All right, let's get to it here. A quick note. The Aurora brochure is up. There's going to be a description down a link down in the description. Grab that. It looks awesome. It's going to be a freaking sweet ship. A little bit more on the Aurora here in a minute. Alright, straight into the Q&A. If planets are the right size for an asteroid belt, are we going to be able to mine them? Any features on planets in real life will be in Star Citizen. Asteroid belts, moons, all that kind of stuff. Uh, if they add the asteroid belt, there's going to be gameplay to it. If they add a moon, there's going to be gameplay to it. Anything that you see, you're going to be able to interact with. You'll be able to mine planets, nebulas, asteroid belts, etc. There'll be something to do on every feature that's added. So there won't just be like a big, asteroid belt around a planet that you just fly through and pump into or something. It'll have a function if it's there. Um, will we be able to use the quote-unquote facilities on our ship, such as the bathrooms, etc.? Their indirect answer was, we aren't making a game about toilets. So I'm going to go with no, that they are probably just cosmetic from the way he responded. Will there be player-owned housing? A repeated question people keep asking. Yes, the hangar is your housing. You are going to get it before the game launches, which is unusual for games because usually you have to buy it in-game. The first hangar is included, as previously stated. They're coming along rather well, they said, but they're not ready to release them so we can actually see what they look like yet. Will somebody in Australia be able to play on American servers? They aren't sure yet, but your physical location in the world will most likely be the people that you're playing with. They aren't sure what the ideal ping is yet for dogfighting and the like. They think it's going to be around 50 milliseconds, but that's what the dogfighting alpha is for. So until this fall/winter, we really won't know if that'll be ideal or not. Will the Aurora be the smallest/cheapest ship for standard travel? It is the starter ship, but that doesn't make it cheap. It is made by the in-game Robert Space Industries, which also makes the Constellation. They said that it will be a very nice ship. Just because it's the starter ship doesn't mean it's going to be a junker. Will we be able to buy lifetime insurance when the game comes out with in-game credits or something like that? There has been a lot of questions to them regarding this, and they said they're considering opening a small window before the new site comes up. Keep an eye on the comm link in the forums. Will the star map represent a true shape of the galaxy with the central core consisting of many stars and black holes as well as arms that spiral and branch out? The game starting will only be about 100 to 150 systems. At launch, this is not enough to be a whole galaxy. Think of the game as it starts will be kind of an arm on the Milky Way, not the entire Milky Way. As the game expands, however, it's going to build its own galaxy naturally just through things being, brought in, brought out, or not brought out, but brought in, new things discovered. So they said eventually it will, but to start off, it's just going to be like an arm on the Milky Way. Will there be track IR support? This question was posed again because, as myself and many other people pointed out, he didn't answer the question. Yes, there will be track IR support. He seemed a little offended. Little tidbit of information. There's a long interview regarding the sounds in game with one of the head sound guy. I don't remember what his name was, but the lead sound director guy. And in regards to your hangar, you're actually going to be able to hear noises from quote unquote like other people's hangars. It won't actually be other people's hangars, but it'll be like there'll be like access doors that you just can't open between your hangar and somebody else's, or quote unquote somebody else's. So you'll hear like people muffled talking and sounds from other ships and just different mechanical noises and stuff to bring the hangar more alive. In addition to, like, as your ship's sitting there, you'll hear standby noises from the ship and like steam jutting out of the engines and stuff like that. And so the sounds are going to be really immersive. There's about a 10-minute interview, I want to say, in the real video. It doesn't really all pertain directly to Star Citizen, but it was a really interesting video. And fortunately, that's all I got for you today. Not a lot of info in it. It was about a 30-minute video. But again, go watch the real one. I'll link it in the description like I always do. And See you next week. Like, comment, subscribe. GrishordGames.com. Thanks.